Hi, my name is Magnus Janhanske, and I'm gonna show you today a very simple credential stealing technique that is commonly used today by attackers to steal out credentials from running memory. Um, and this is a technique that is applicable on any Windows device, regardless of version, operating system, if it's a server or a workstation. So it can be run on a Windows 7 machine or a Windows 10 machine, regardless of security patches and regardless of operating system. So I've just started up my Windows 7 machine, so I've not logged in yet. I have multiple users, and I'm gonna show you a simple way to steal these users' credentials. So I'm gonna start up by logging in as myself on this box with my account that nobody should know, and my password that definitely nobody should know. So I'm starting off by logging into my machine. So I've just accessed my Windows machine. Um, so how Windows works is what it does with the logged on user. It stores its credentials in a process called LSASS, that stands for Windows Security Authority System Service. Why it stores this information in this service is because the user that is logged in should be able to access his files, create documents, move his files around, open applications that he's allowed to do seamlessly. This process is responsible for that type of local authority to approve those users to do all the actions that he needs to do seamlessly. Makes sense, right? But this is dangerous because if the user's credentials is stored in memory and stored in such a bad way that Windows do it, it will be exploited. And I'm gonna show you how it's exploited today, and it's very, very easy. So this can be done with a simple tool. The tool I've chosen to do this with is called Mimikatz. So Mimikatz is a credential stealing tool that can be downloaded. So for demo purposes, I'm gonna run it locally on this machine. But however, it can be executed remotely from with a command shell or PSExec or some other remote command tools. Another tool I have for just a demo purpose here is to show you when we spawn the process that is actually running, okay? So this process explorer is not harm for itself, it just shows what kind of processes is running on this Windows machine. So as you can see, here is the LSASS process which is responsible for the local security authority on this machine or any Windows machine. So let's say an attacker has executed this file with an exploit that gives him the privileges to start with. You see, Mimikatz is running here. Doesn't have any description, but it's running a low memory paste. So what you want to do with Mimikatz is you want to set the privileges to debug mode to be able to find every information in running memory that belongs to all the secure local system authorities that belongs to the parameters logon passwords And what happens is the credential stealing tools digs through this LSS process to say, hello, I'm authenticated process. I want to authenticate. Give me your credentials, please. And it gives you my username, my domain, and my password in clear text. Kind of scary, right? So now the attackers know my password, my username, and my domain. And it also have the checksum of my hash for my authentication. So will the attacker stop there? Probably not. So the attacker now has user access rights on this machine. If this user is a local admin user, he owns this machine because he can install whatever he wants now. That is scary. So no more local admins. Come on, guys, that's a thing in the past. So let's say he doesn't own this machine. He just has local user rights. So what he wants to do is gain more access in the environment, okay? So what he probably want to do is start running some scripts or some tools on this machine to slow this machine down a bit, to make it very, very slow, so it's not even workable for the user. What will the user do then? He will call the help desk, right? The help desk will of course be very friendly, and they will log in and they will try to troubleshoot. So when the help desk, sorry, so that when the help desk logs in, he tries to troubleshoot for the user, saying, hello dear user, what's your problem? The user says, I have a slow machine, please help me. Well, I can't find any problem. I see you have a lot of different applications running, your scripts running, there's something wrong with the machine. Can you please reboot it? And that's probably what the user will do. If you're really, really unlucky here, the attacker will continue to run his Mimikatz. He will continue to run his credential stealing tool. And what do you think he will find? He will now find that there's more users to steal credentials from. See, here's my old user in clear text. However, there should be another user here as well. You see the help desk admin account. So now he knows the help desk admin accounts with the password of my secret password with this domain. And most likely the support guy has very high privileges, even up to domain admin privileges. Even if that's the case, this attacker now has the ability to log in everywhere in the organization with this account and this password. And this is a bit how it looks today. And this is very, very scary, and this is why we as security professionals must secure Windows